Hi everybody and welcome back. We're about to go on to the next part of the storyline. Here we're in Udal and we're going to accept the call of the sea. Okay, we have information to be of use. My lady envoy, I trust your stay in the Sultanate has been pleasant. Now if you do not mind my asking, do you perchance have plans to visit Limsa in the near future? If so, I have information that may be of interest to you. I once accompanied the Flame General on an official visit to the seaside city-state, during which time I became acquainted with Balderon, the proprietor of the Drowning Wench. Well, the man sent word just now that he has a job for a capable adventurer. I can think of none with better credentials than you. Balderon will doubtless be pleased were you to offer him your services. Okay, so we're heading back to Limsa. So if I remember correctly, this is the quest that's going to unlock the first dungeon. And after this one, we get to go through a series of dungeons, which is we have Shashatasha, then the Deepcroft, the Tam Tower Deepcroft, that's the one, and the third is the Copperbell Mines. Each one is in one of the three main city-states here. So it's going to be nice to be able to go wherever we want to and unlock all those pleasant little places. Okay, so we have a bunch of places to go to. Well, Balderon's probably going to be interested to see us again. Welcome to the Drowning Wench. Sit wherever you like, lass. I'll be with you in a... Well, if it ain't the one and only Claire Fay. I was told the distinguished venturer might be reporting for duty. Fancy that venture being you, eh? Just so you're fairly warned, though, this ain't no jump for the faint of heart. They're liable to get downright bleeding airy. But if you think you're still interested, let me know and I'll fill you in on the details. Now tell me you forgot about us already. Okay, Balderon, the proprietor of the Drowning Wench, has need of a capable adventurer. I thank you for taking the time to help me out, and I'm sure you're busy, so I'll come straight to the point. Word has it some suspicious-looking buggers have been sneaking in and out of the Shatasha Sea Grot. I need a trustworthy sort to end up north of Airport and find out who they are and what they're up to. But since that nasty business over in Switchport, folk have been a bit uneasy. Well, I say a bit, 'tis all they can do not to soil themselves every time the bloody floorboards creak. If you would permit me, Master Balderon, I should be happy to elaborate. Well, if it ain't the Chief Yellowjacket himself, to what do we owe this rare honor, Commander Renier? Come to make sure me patrons are behaving, or just thirsty? Neither, in fact. I came to welcome Claire back to Limsa. It is well you have returned. Over the course of the past moon, there have been several sightings of an unfamiliar vessel off the coast of Airport, in the vicinity of the Isles of Umbra. This information came to my attention no more than a few weeks after a squad of my own soldiers had completed a routine patrol of the region, the Shashata Sea Grot, I believe. Their search revealed little, save that a family of Kuarls have taken up residence in the cave, nothing to concern us in short. In light of recent developments, however, it would seem wise to search Shashatasha again. But with the Sahagin testing our defenses daily, I am loath to assign the task to the limited forces at my disposal. Our line is stretched as it is. Thus I sought the services of a competent adventurer to conduct an investigation in our stead. Any aid you can offer in this matter would be greatly appreciated. Then it is settled. Shashatasha is located in western Lenosia. For the more detailed instructions on how to reach the place, I suggest you consort Vilampa. She can be found at the ferry docks and the lower decks. You heard the man. Good luck to you, lass. Okay, I read through that kind of fast, but Now we head downstairs to the lower decks to somewhere. And yep, right down by the docks. You know, I probably could have taken the aetheryte crystals there. I don't know why I keep forgetting to do that. But it is nice that our characters here can run the whole time and then never get tired. I wish I could do that in real life. Okay, there she is. You're here about Commodore Rainier's investigation? Then you'll want to board a ferry bound for Airport. Once you arrive in Western Lenosia, though, you best pay a visit to the Hall of the Novice before you blunder into Sashatasha. The Adventurers Guild runs the hall, and the folk there will prepare you, train you for the skills you need to face the dangers undoubtedly waiting for you in the sea grots. The hall is on the way to Shashita, just north of Airport. Head inside, and one of their seasoned adventurers will take you in hand. Best of luck to you, friend. No matter what they've told you, be ready for pirates. There's never any shortage of the bastards. This is Limsa Limensa we're talking about. Okay, so I guess we just teleport there. Though we probably could have taken the ship, couldn't we? Oh well. So we got paid a trip to the Hall of the Novice. Then I think we'll do that first. Yeah, we have to do that first. And I think if you go through like all of the training sessions that they have for you, then you earn a set of really nice armor, really nice clothes for it. So I think maybe we'll do that first and get the nice gear. Ah, you must be the adventurer of whom the Yellow Jacket sent word. I hear you to brave the depths of the Shashtasha sea grot. The occupants of those caves are rumored to be as numerous as they are bloodthirsty. No matter what the epic tales would have you believe, strolling into such a den of savagery alone would be the height of foolishness. No, you shall need companions, and you shall need the training we here at the Hall of the Novice can provide. I strongly suggest that you study the fundamentals of group combat before continuing on your mission. The smith here oversees the training schedule. Speak with him and you can register for exercises tailored to your particular field of expertise. When you have mastered all that our masters have to teach you, then it will be time to head north once more. Report to the Yellow Jacket Scout at the mouth of the Shashatasha Sea Grout, and he will furnish you with the details of your duty. Greetings, I am one of the smiths, a stoker of fires and forgers of futures. As a dedicated member of the Adventurers Guild, I have been entrusted with the task of providing assistance to new adventurers. Well, well, the mantle of adventure does not drape so awkwardly from your shoulders as it once did, but while questing alone certainly brings its own rewards, you haven't truly adventured until you delved into some darkened dungeon, stalwart companions at your side. Ancient ruins, echoing caverns, and all manner of deadly places lie hidden across the realm, and these are best conquered in the company of trustworthy allies. And such advice holds true for many a formidable foe that would crush a solitary adventurer. How one fights in a party, however, is often drastically different from how one fights alone. Thus do we construct the Hall of the Novice, while endeavor to prepare you for those differences. Here within these walls, we offer Burgonin heroes a beret of training exercises. Step into the flames, my friend, and forge the skills you shall need for the morrow. Hall of the Novice membership granted. Okay, we'll run the first exercise, see what it's all about. Let us proceed directly to the briefing. For this exercise, you'll be learning avoidance. An enemy often tips his hand before a big attack, and your best defense is to skip out of the way. You pass the exercise once, I decide you've learned this lesson. Everything is clear, I trust. Say the word, and when you are ready to begin. You're prepared to commence training then? Yes, let's get this over with. This training exercise is now underway. Watch your opponent carefully. When you see an attack coming, move out of the strike zone. You'll be facing me first. I won't hold back, so be quick on your feet. You're doing splendidly. Keep it up. Time to switch to a new technique. Better change your dance steps. You're doing splendidly. Keep it up. I have a feeling like he's one of those patronizing teachers who just repeat the same thing over and over. Now it's my turn. I'll teach you not to ignore a ranged opponent. You're doing splendidly. Keep it up. Yeah, stop repeating yourself. Now show me you can avoid both at once. Think ye can dodge us both? Stay calm and watch for the signs. Stay alert. There is but a short time remaining. Really? We got like half an hour. Bravo, and this concludes the exercise. Come and receive your reward. Nicely done. Yeah. Okay, we got the gloves. Okay. Okay, let's proceed next. Comes to your place of the party, you are the sharp end of the spear. That's because we are DPS. Simply put, your role is to inflict as much damage as possible while keeping your own skin intact. As such, you cannot just attack whichever enemy you please. If you strike a foe other than one controlled by your ally, then you risk becoming the target of deadly aggression. So you might have guessed the purpose of this exercise is to teach cooperation. Your ally will hold the enemy's attention. It is your job to take the foe down. Work with your allies to defeat the enemy, and we can move on to the next training exercise. Everything is clear, I trust? Say the word when you are ready to begin. Okay, we're ready to go. And yes, I think everyone knows that the DPS is the powerhouses for the damage dealing. In fact, I think that the DPS means like damage per second. At least that's the nearest I can figure. Okay, attack the same foe for your ally. That's the way, Novice. I'll keep him occupied. You concentrate on bringing him down. Very good. Now here's a hit with bad enemy facing. Your opponent will have a harder time avoiding blows from the flanks or from behind. There are also certain techniques to perform better when executed from such positions. Okay, our healer is helping out. Thank you, miss. Yeah, so these are the house of the novice, so they're not supposed to be tough. We got a prize. Yay, we got the boots. Okay, we're starting to look a little bit more impressive now. Okay, proceed directly to briefing. For this exercise, you'll be fighting multiple opponents. Key to victory is coordination with your comrades. Each foe will fall as swifter under a focus assault. Work with your allies to defeat the enemy, and we can move on to the next training exercise. It's a little annoying that we can't move in like right away. We have to listen to them talk. Okay, it's now underway. Start the fight with the staff waver. Such foes are often the most dangerous, but the least. Be sure to attack the same enemy as your ally. Strike the foe. Fail this exercise if you strike the wrong foe 5 times. But yeah, that is true. The spell weavers are usually the most dangerous. That's the way novice. Now that's down, we go for the fist fighter. So it's usually the spell weavers that cause the most damage. Either they're the healers, they're healing the party, or they're like the black mage and just unleashing dangerous spells. There's another one yet standing. Don't lose your focus. So almost done for. Grind him into the dust. Hey, we defeated the targets, and we did not get anything this time around. It's too bad they don't actually show you what it is that you win from these. Do you remember the lesson while it had you evading enemy attacks? This exercise will put that training to the test. You must needs plan your strikes around some fancy footwork. Work with your allies to defeat the enemy, and we can move on to the next training exercise. Alright, so yeah, we don't know what piece of gear that we get from doing one of these. I guess they did that so that they make sure that we don't skip ahead to other lessons, I'm guessing. Engage the axe wielder, but keep an eye out for counterattacks. If you allow yourself to be hit 5 times, we'll start this exercise again from the beginning. Okay, so we'll just poison this guy first. Wait until the healer steps in to help. Okay, so well done, slippery as an eel, Novice. Not bad, I care to dodge this. Okay, so the staff wielder ones are causing trouble now. One bad thing about being a spellcaster is that it does take a while to chant the spells, which means that you have to stand still. Victory is within reach. Be on your guard until the very end. Okay, so that was the easiest one yet, actually. And we got the legs. All that's left is the chest, and I don't think it comes with a hat. We'll see about that. Yay, brand new waistband. This exercise will teach you how to deal with enemy reinforcements. As the battle progresses, new foes will appear on the field. These sudden arrivals will target your weakest comrades, so you must be quick to exterminate them. Or eliminate them. Same thing. Work with your allies to defeat the enemy, and we can move on to the next training. Yes, we get it. Keep an eye peeled for reinforcements, Novice. Another enemy has arrived in the field. Engage in this new foe. Healer is under attack. Swiftly now eliminate the aggression. Here comes another. Make short work of this skirmisher. Okay. Just wanted to see if I could bring the guy down before, but... Yeah, I get it. He's under attack. Crap. Well, that should get me for being cocky. Okay, I promise I'll do better. I'll pay more attention to the healer. I'll take better care of her. Usually that's the tank's job, though, so... wasn't really paying attention. But this time I'm going to be right in front of the conjurer. And now they're coming after me. Come on, I'm over here. You don't want to go after her. And now we see the battle through. We just take down the tank. Do we get any more gear? No, we don't. Come on, where's the chest gear? But knowing this place, it's probably the last training exercise before we're allowed to get the final piece of the armor. Just typical. In this exercise, you will learn to manipulate the battlefield. During the battle, enemies will pour forth from the rear gates. New foes will continue to flood in whilst this portal remains open. You must operate the lever that closes the gate, or your party will be overwhelmed. Work with your allies to defeat the enemy, and we can move on to the next training exercise. Okay, we get it. We're ready to go. Here we are. Okay, training exercise is underway. Alright, be wary of the gates. Yeah, let's go. Okay, the gate is open. Ignore the reinforcements for now and operate the lever. Okay, gate lever. Well done. The flood of enemies has ceased. Now mop up the remaining. Oh, we came that close to losing our conjurer. I didn't realize that. There we go. There we go. Got the final piece. Was that the last one? Ah, she looks great. Nope, looks like this is the final exercise. Yeah, we'll do this one real quick. So I think this whole video is just going to be showing off the Hall of the Novice, what to do, and where to go. We arrived at the mountain's peak, the final exercise. As the culmination of your training, all the skills you've acquired will be put to the test. Put your lessons into practice and you'll do just fine. Say the word when you are ready to begin. I'm ready. Ready to go right now. Far more interesting this looks than that place we were in before. Let's begin with the basics, shall we? Pay attention to the enemies facing, stay out of harm's way. So it's just going over everything we learned so far. Watch out for the jackal. Put it down quickly. Funny that they're called like the tame dodo, the tame jackal. Well, if they're so tamed, why are we killing them? Why tame them? Why go through all the trouble of taming them if we're just going to kill them later. Another jackal. Spare your healer its jaws. One down. I think we leave the dodo to our tank. There we go. Now you face multiple foes. Remember to coordinate efforts with your allies. Okay, the tamed punk. No, they're not strong, they're just annoying. Much like most of the monsters I've seen here. Okay, one down, two to go. There we go. And there we go. Now for the last challenge. This one hits hard, so be quick on your feet. A Goobu. So I'm guessing this is like the final boss. More than halfway there. You know what? I love Goobus. Some people would think me strange, but I don't know. There's just something almost cute about a Goobu. It's a little more novice. Keep focus. See this foe defeated. I mean, you could just tell from the name of Goobu that it's supposed to be cute. I mean, I wouldn't want to keep one as a pet, but be interesting to brag about. Bravo, and this concludes the exercise. Okay, so that was the final exercise for the range DPS. Proving yourself a novice no longer. Glad to hear it. So I guess there really is no hat, but at least we got through that. Then we got a ring. That's nice. Hey, splendid. I see you've mastered the lessons of the hall henceforth. You are a novice no longer. Believe me, my friend, there is no greater thrill than striving alongside like-minded companions to overcome deadliest of challenges. May the wisdom you gained in the Hall of the Novice serve you well in your adventures. Well, thank you. That's awfully nice of you. Okay, so now we can finally move on to our first dungeon. Wow, it got dark pretty quickly. Go through here, I think? Oh, we have a lot of people out here. Fellow adventurer, you two are here to unravel the mysteries of Shatatasha. I have adventured across this wide realm for more seasons than I dare to count. Yet still Eorzea manages to surprise me with her beauty and splendor. Our journeys are not ended by the attainment of riches or fame. It is the unquenchable thirst for the unknown that drives us into the wilds time and time again. Even if I explored the world for 1,000 years, I would never grow weary of this life. Good for you. Grandfather and I are companions on the road. We travel where the wind takes us and drink in all the wonders this world has to offer. Only an adventurer can understand the joy of such freedom, of discovering hidden places and experiencing sights and sounds that few may ever know. The passing years have begun to take their toll on the old man, but no force save death will sate his appetite for adventure. He sounds like a fun grandpa. I'm sorry, Evray. I came as fast as I could. I tried haggling with the merchants, but 2 potions was the best I could get with the money you gave me. I had no idea how expensive they were. What took you so bloody long, Edda? If me purse was too light, you might have considered using some of your own bleeding coin to get us what we need. You've only ever been as useful as the contents of your pockets, and gods know you can barely eel a scratch. Well, that's awfully rude of you. We took up venturing life to take on the big jobs and claim big rewards. How are we meant to do that if you can't even get our supplies in order? It's her, the one Bowderon was talking to. Well, we'll see who gets the glory. This job should have been ours in the first place. I don't like him. And you're so slow, you lose a foot race to a tree slug. This is perfect for our inaugural outing as a party, wandering around in the caves, turning over a few rocks. How difficult could it possibly be? I never expected our first visit to the Adventurers Guild would yield such a straightforward way to win fame and fortune. Man, those guys are kind of rude. Bits, I think this is going to be it for now. Please tell me you're here on Yellow Jacket duty and not some daft sod out for a stroll. I can't take any more of this blasted waiting. You are? Thank the gods. I assume you already know about the ship seen slipping out of the Isles of Umbra. We've been on the lookout for pirate activity ever since that vessel was sighted, thinking a crew of cutthroats might have a den nearby. So when we received word that men of questionable quality have been seen passing in and out of Shatasasha here, we weren't entirely surprised. I've yet to see them for myself, but if this lot belongs to those fishback fancy and serpent reavers, well, you can imagine the panic it'll cause. The kidnappings are still fresh in the people's minds. Anyway, your task is to poke around in the caves and find out exactly who you're dealing with. While you do that, I'll keep watch out here, praying you don't spot any blue-face tattoos. That's real helpful. No, don't mind us. We're just going into dangerous territory here. But, yep, that's going to be a while, and I'll get back to you as soon as we get back into the dungeon. Okay, so until then...